Obama can't let the stock market go down. You lied about Benghazi. You lied about the AP. You lied about the IRS. You lied. Stop coming out here as a salesman. What's about is personal responsibility and education. Any supermarket, go to any store, my God, they got people that are pushing out the carts. The last time I was in a 60-year-old man, I put him in the car. And I wheeled into my car with the groceries. And what have we gotten for stimulus? Trillions of dollars of stimulus. What have we gotten for? $3 trillion directly into the stock market. Lied to everybody, said we're doing that's a great job. Pelosi tells you, go home. You're job locked. I don't blame him. He's taking a vacation, but stay home and rent some videos. So I care about your financial stability and making money in the stock market. For the best in business news, social, and financial talk, join me, Phil Grande at Phil's Gang Show, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Listen live at philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grande of philsgang.com. You know, a lot of people are afraid of the stock market after losing most of their money in the different crashes, but now you don't have to be fearful because we have technology that will tell you when the markets are ready to collapse. That's right, the PT2. I designed it so that we get information in advance of any correction, the smallest correction to the largest correction. Get my PT2. Make sure this time when you are investing that you have safety on your side.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
Move over. TD Ameritrade and Scottrade. There's a new leader in the pack of the finest trading platforms in the country. That's right, Phil's Easy Trade platform, designed by professional traders, and is why it's so easy to navigate, so easy to execute, and includes the most important and advanced features that give both professional and novice traders the edge they would expect. So simplistic, so to assist you in building your profit center. For information on Phil's Easy Trade platform, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG.
That's right, folks. philsgang.com now offers a stock trading and investing platform. This unique platform is fast and designed for performance with the integration with PTT1 and PTT2 stock charts. It will also be tailored to the way that Phil's Gang teaches you in class. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy. They do their homework. They look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's Gang chooses Interactive Brokers, stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend it to all my Phil's Gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to philsgang.com and click on the Interactive Brokers graphic. And that's philsgang.com.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grande and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Luann, and I'm from New York and a very appreciative gang member. Thank you, thank you, thank you again, Phil. I've been a Phil's gang member for 3 weeks now, and I've learned a lifetime of information, facts, clarity, confidence, and stock trading skills. Thanks again for all your teachings, Phil. Because of you, I'm applying myself and taking my future in my own hands.
To find out more information on Phil's Gang, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-64.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
I love your honesty. Glad to say I'm doing very, very well. Thanks to Phil. I now have become a consistent, profitable trader.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I'm so grateful that I found you and with you and your staff.
This year, I'm up 60% on my portfolio.
I'm on top of the world. I finally feel like I've got my master's degree in stock trading.
Well, I just Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I have learned more in this 2 months than I have in my years of doing all my different stuff, and I want to say thank you.
Been with you a long, long time. Done really well with you.
I think what you're doing is extremely important. Financial education is in many respects education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
For more information on the philsgang.com, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Again, that's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
You.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to sell or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we to seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
We're going to work with your employer and lower premiums by $2,500 per family per year. My proposal would bring down the cost of health care for millions. This law will lower premiums. It is limiting costs. You can get the same good rates as a group that if you're an employee at a big company you can get right now, which means your premiums will go down. Premiums are still rising for families who have insurance. It's not the fiscal disaster critics warned about for 5 years. If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period. If you like your health care plan, you will be able to keep your health care plan, period.
The Obama administration has revealed how much insurance companies propose raising premiums next year. In many cases, it's a lot. In Texas, Blue Cross and Blue Shield says it lost about $400 million last year selling individual insurance plans. Next year, it proposes raising premiums by nearly 20%. Aetna in New Jersey is requesting a 30% hike. Wellmark of South Dakota wants a nearly 43% increase.
These big rate increases mean that Obamacare insurance policies will cost a lot more.
These projections are only initial estimates. The White House says thanks to Obamacare, these increases are now transparent and negotiable.
Unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Okay, we have a lot to talk about today. The stock market, again, is on a rally, not a big rally, up to 86 points. Why? Well, because the dollar has dropped, and that means a lot of the stocks that get hurt by the rising dollar are now going back up. If you take a look at Caterpillar and IBM and Microsoft and all these stocks, that when the dollar can't compete overseas, but when the dollar comes down, they can. But we have never seen the dollar bounce back and forth so often. It's incredible the way that it's been bouncing back and forth. And we're going to talk about that, how it affects you, and how the best way to do investing when we got this kind of situation with the dollar and the fear that we're going to have to raise these interest rates, and it's not going to happen. But first, let's get back to Obamacare. This is absolutely outrageous. I don't think most people understand how bad this is. You know, he knew this day was coming. The interest that these policies, the premiums were going to go up big. Remember what the deal is. Just like Bush made a deal with the pharmaceuticals, Obama took it out of his playbook, and he made a deal with the healthcare company. He said, look, I've got to get elected. I got to get reelected. I need to cut a deal with you. I have promised everybody that we're going to get these premiums down by $2,500. Now, you know that's not going to happen. We both know that. You and myself and you, the healthcare companies. In fact, we know you're going to lose money trying to keep those rates down while I'm running for president. But here's what I'm going to do. I am reimburse your losses, and we're going to keep it secret, and we're going to do it through the Social Security Trust Fund. And that's what he did. When you heard in this last cut where they said Texas, I think they said Texas, the insurance companies down there lost $400 million. Not true. They did not. They were reimbursed secretly. That was the deal that was cut with the insurance companies. That, look, I got to get in office, so help me get in. I will do the best you can, keep those premiums down, and if you lose money, because I can't be running for a second term and tell people, the good people in Alaska, that their premiums are going to go up 38%, or the good people in South Dakota, their premiums are going to go up 43%, or New Jersey 30%, Tennessee 36%. I can't tell people that and get elected. So you got to help me cover this up and take a hit, but not for long. I will take the money from Social Security, and that's what he's been doing. Now we got a problem coming, the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is going to shoot down, like here in Florida. There's about 36 states that said, look, we don't want your exchanges here. We do not want the federal exchanges here. And Obama set up exchanges anyways. And he was giving people these discounts. They were getting their subsidies. They would get, their premium would be $382, and they would go down to $110. And you and I would have to pay the difference between the 110 and the 382, and that's why our premiums went up 30%. So the 247 million Americans who were taking care of their insurance and paying their premiums and just going along, when Obama came out and said we're going to help all these poor people and to get insurance so everybody will have it, and we're going to subsidize them, what he said was, people like you and me, our premiums are going to go up 30-40% to take care of those people in your state where, again, we can cut them a deal. And Florida said, no way, that's not what we want to do. Obama came back and said, well, we're going to do it anyways. So we went to court. At the end of this month, we're going to find out who's right, Obama or these 36 states. I think the 36 states are going to come out. I think they're going to be fine. I'm going to think the Supreme Court is going to find that Obama had no right to go into a state and open up exchanges and give these people these subsidies where all these premiums for us obviously went up big time. And it's going to be this month. Now, what's that mean if that happens? The courts, the Supreme Court finds that Obama did something illegal, there's going to be 7 million people without insurance. Well, we'll have to put them on Medicare, that's all. But this affects about 7 million people. So this can be a problem, but we got to stop this. See, Obama knew that this was going to happen. He wanted it to happen. See, he now thinks, oh boy, we'll have 7 million people screaming. We'll have 247 million people screaming that their premiums are going up by 30% or more. And then my solution is going to be a single payment. Single payer national health care system. That's what he always wanted, but he figured the single payer national health care insurance would not have flown if he put that in instead of Obamacare. So he figured it would be 2 stages. Let me get in there, mix everything up, make everything a mess, and I'll come out as the hero and say, I know how to fix it. Let's do the single payer national health insurance program. This way, the 7 million people that you don't have insurance anymore, you're going to now have insurance. And we're going to make fine. The single-payer system is going to help level the playing field. That's what it's going to do. It's going to be just fine. Single-payer national health care system, the insurance, it's also known as Medicare for All. That's all it is. Medicare for All is a system in which a single agency, one agency organizes financing. And then the delivery of your health care remains in the private hands. Now, under this single-payer system, which is where we're going to be going, everybody in the United States would be covered for all kinds of medical stuff. Your doctor, your hospital, your long-term care, mental illness, dental, vision, prescription drugs. It sounds great, doesn't it? And this is what they're going to sell to us. Now, this program would be funded, they say, by the savings that are obtained from replacing the inefficient, profit-oriented, greedy, multiple insurance payer. And so we're going to replace that with a single, streamlined, non-profit public payer. It sounds good. Your premium would disappear. 95% of all households would save money. That's what we're going to be told. You watch. Obama's going to say that. And patients would no longer face these financial problems, these financial barriers to care, such as these co-pays and these huge deductibles. These deductibles today are crazy. And they'd regain the freedom of choice, who their doctor is, who their hospital is. All sounds great, doesn't it? Well, is it really this good? Well, we're going to check that out when we get back. Sounds too good to be true.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. It's clear the real undisputed champion in social and financial talk is Phil Grande and the Phil's Gang Show.
You know, Obama got the last laugh because another fantastic jobs report came out.
The last laugh is on you, Bill. Think about this. 232,000 jobs created. How about this? We lost 252,000 full-time jobs to get those 232,000 jobs. And worse, we gained 437,000 lousy part-time jobs, mostly minimum wage. No, the last laugh is on you.
Only Phil Grande delivers business and financial news with an insider's perspective on Wall Street and the economy.
You're going to keep trying to push these banks higher, offset what's going on. And the earnings are all driven by, of course, stock buybacks. So you got all this stuff going on, which makes for a perfect storm.
That's the one and only Phil Grande and the Phil's Gang Show.
Join me weekend for the best in social and financial talk. That's weekdays, every day at 3 p.m. Gang.com. Hi, this is Phil Grande of philsgang.com. What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy, they do their homework, they look for the best deal, and they find it at philsgang.com and Interactive Brokers.
Professional investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional investors get access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB Universal account. They also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology. Go to Interactive Brokers and improve your returns today.
PhilGang.com chooses InteractiveBroker.com. Check out Interactive Brokers for more information. And be sure to tell them Phil Grande sent you. That's InteractiveBrokers.com.
If you want to generate extra income or basically secure your financial future, you should join philsgang.com and get the best investment education available on the market today. For only $49.95 a month, you'll have complete access to Phil's daily live webinar classes, alerts, educational videos, and much, much more. At philsgang.com, there are no contracts and no just straightforward, no-nonsense market investment knowledge that only Phil Grande can deliver. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Boy, the news has not been good lately. You know that 62% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck? 24% of Americans have more credit card debt than emergency savings? Or how about this one? Adults under the age of 35 currently have savings rates of negative 2%. Wow. We need to set up a game plan. We need to get you back into the financial markets in a very positive way. And we can do that. Just join philsgang.com. We're here to help you. It's only $49.95 a month. That's it. You're going to be investing in yourself. That's what you need. And you got all the Phil's Gang material archive. You got classrooms. You got support. There's nothing like it. So as this market continues to go higher, not because things are good, not because the economy is doing well, because of all this stimulus, you're missing one of the best opportunities to put retirement money away now. Sock it away now, but you got to learn how to do it. Check us out. That's philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264.
There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique. The industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Move over. TD Ameritrade. There's a new leader in the pack of the finest trading platforms in the country. That's right. Phil's Easy Trade platform, designed by traders, and is why it's so easy to navigate, so easy to execute, and includes the most important and advanced features that give both professional and novice traders the edge they would expect. So simplistic, so stealth-like to assist you in building your profit center. For information on Phil's Easy Trade platform, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG.
That's right, folks. philsgang.com now offers a stock trading and investing platform. This unique platform is fast and designed for performance with the integration with PTT1 and PTT2 stock charts. Also, the way that Phil's Gang teaches you in class. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by philsgang.com.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it away from the fog of the controversy.
Don't you think Pelosi an apology? Don't you think that, she should be booted out of Congress? She should be impeached from Congress? My God, what do you have to do to be impeached? Here's Pelosi. She didn't read this thing. She made up. She's the one who drafted this thing, and she knew we were going to come to a day where, first of all, our premiums are going to soar. She knew she was lying, and Obama was lying when they said we're going to save $2,500 a year. That was all a lie. She knew all this. She knew the day would come where they would be sued for going into 36 states where the states said to Obamacare, stay the hell out of our state. Like in Florida, we opted not to have you gangsters come in here and sell your crap to our people. Stay out of here. And then, so bold with his pen and his telephone, he goes to 36 states, says, screw you, I'm coming, I'm going to make this all work. And he comes in, he tells all the poor people, gee, look at me, I'm a good guy. I'm going to make sure I'm going to subsidize your health care so that you don't have to pay $382 premiums. We're going to drop you to $110, and we're going to make all the middle class people, we're going to take 247 million people, who we're going to make sure that we raise their premiums. But it's only going to go up a tiny bit. But now we're tiny. These states, 25%, 35%, 40%. What a scam this was. And she can't even apologize? And where's Obama? He should be apologizing. But this is all part of phase 2 now. They always wanted single-payer national health insurance. And they sell you on, the premiums will disappear. 95% of all households will save so much money. And no longer would you have these financial barriers to care. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You need an operation. Just go. Don't worry about it. And you're going to have all the free choice of doctors and hospitals you want. Well, if this was so good, why didn't he there first? Instead of putting this deceitful plan together to screw things up so bad that people would scream for single payer, which sucks, by the way. Sounds great, doesn't it? Well, I'm going to tell you what's bad about it after we take a look at some stocks.
Stock Corner is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel. Go to philsgang.com. Video channel graphic and check out Phil's free videos on the market, economy, and current events.
We are more and more how our seniors are really having problems. They are just, they're a mess. They don't have enough money to retire. And many of them are still going back to work, and they just aren't making any money because their 401k plan didn't work. Now they're retiring, and they look, and they don't have enough money to retire. It didn't work. It was a scam. The 401k was a scam. But you, if you're young enough now, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to go through what the seniors are going through right now. You won't have to. I mean, it is just terrible. People are losing their homes. Do you know, we never heard of so many seniors owing money on homes. People are 65, 75, they have a mortgage on their home. Do you remember? I remember my parents. They wouldn't go on vacation. My mother had 2 dresses. She wouldn't go out and spend any money on anything. Just worked and worked and worked to pay their house down. Important in their life was to pay that house down. That was their retirement. And then a guy by the name of Bush, a liberal, a closet liberal, comes out and he dupes everybody. And he tells them, go out and spend. It's the American way. Go out and borrow on your house. Use that house as a cash machine. Go spend and watch the value go up because I'm going to create such a demand. He duped millions of people who now are straining to make their house payments at 75 years of age when that house should be paid for. We should put him back in the presidency and impeach him. That's what they should do with this guy. So it's just, so you've got to do something. So we should learn off of this. We should learn off the baby boomers. If you're 38 years old, if you're 35, if you're 25, for God's sakes, learn off of the baby boomer. How many times during the real estate boom did people say, you don't have a mortgage on your house, and they laugh at you? If you didn't have a mortgage on your house during 2000 or 1999, okay, and 2006, if you were mortgage free, they look at you like you had some disease. You were embarrassed to go to a party. You were embarrassed to go to a birthday where somebody would bring up, do you have a mortgage? Oh no. Oh my God, he has no mortgage. Everybody laugh at him. Oh, you're stupid. You should take your money out, go spend it on stuff, and watch the value of your house go up every day. How'd that work out? So the houses are gone. Houses are gone now. That used to be the biggest part, the biggest part of your investment or your retirement funds was that. So what do you got left? The stock market. But then you laugh and you say, oh, no, that's no good. That's crooked. Thank God it's crooked. But we have the technology to follow the crooks. You have the technology to follow Vanguard, BlackRock, T. Rowe Price, Bank of America. For heaven's sakes, stocks are going to go up. Doesn't matter. Stocks are going to go up even though businesses aren't making money. So here's what you do. Take Halliburton. Go to my site right now, philsgang.com. This is why I'm going to tell you, please join the gang. Look at Halliburton. I told you to buy Halliburton back in March. And it turned, just when it went from red to green on my chart. Go to philsgang.com if you're in front of a computer, home, or office, or if you have a mobile device. Look at this. And look how it shot up. And Halliburton went up 16%. But here's the best thing. It told you when to get out when it turned red. How simple is that? This is what you start doing, or you're going to end up like these other folks. We'll be right back. It is 26 past the hour here on Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Obama can't let the stock market go down. You lied about Benghazi. You lied about the AP. You lied about the IRS. You lied. Stop coming out here as a salesman. What's about is personal responsibility and education. Go to any supermarket, go to any store. My God, they got people years old pushing out the cart. The last time I was in a supermarket, I took the old man, I put him in the cart. And I wheeled him to my car with a grocery. And what have we gotten for stimulus? Trillions of dollars of stimulus. What have we gotten for? $3 trillion directly into the stock market. Lied to everybody, said we're doing that's a great job. Pelosi tells you, go home. You're job locked. I don't blame you. He's taking a vacation, but stay home and rent some videos. So I care about your financial stability and making money in the stock market. For the best of business news, social, and financial talk, join me Phil Grande at Phil's Gang Show, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Listen live at philsgang.com.
Professional traders and investors know that Interactive Brokers provides the edge they need in today's markets. Low commissions and financing rates, along with best price execution and a focus on advanced trading technology and low costs that help maximize returns. At Interactive Brokers, not only do professional traders and investors get direct market access to stocks, options, futures, forex, bonds, and funds on over 100 markets in 23 countries from a single IB universal account, they also benefit from a wide array of advanced trading technology, from extensive options trading tools to sophisticated risk management and much more. Keep a pulse on daily market activity with commentary with IB's Traders Insight, which delivers market analysis from professional traders in the industry directly to your screen. Visit us at interactivebrokers.com to learn more about these offerings. Interactivebrokers.com. Interactive Brokers, member SIPC. It's clear the real undisputed champion in social and financial talk is Phil Grande and the Phil's Gang Show.
You know, Obama got the last laugh because another fantastic jobs report came out.
The last laugh is on you, Bill. Think about this. 232,000 jobs created. How about this? We lost 252,000 full-time jobs to get those 230 jobs. And worse, we gained 437,000 lousy part-time jobs, mostly minimum wage. No, the last laugh is on you.
Only Phil Grande delivers business and financial news with an insider's perspective on Wall Street and the economy.
You're going to keep trying to push these banks higher, offset what's going on. And the earnings are all driven by stock buybacks. So you got all this stuff going on, which makes for a perfect storm.
That's the one and only Phil Grande and the Phil's Gang Show.
Join me 3 p.m. for the best in financial talk. That's weekdays, every day at 3 p.m. here on philsgang.com.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Obama can't let the stock market go down. You lied about you lied about the AP. You lied about the IRS. You lied. Stop coming out here as a salesman. What's about is stability and education. Go to any supermarket, go to any store. My God, they got people that are 90 years old pushing out the carts. The last time I was in a supermarket, I took the old man, I put him in the cart. And I wheeled him to my car with the groceries. Gotten for stimulus, trillions of dollars of stimulus. What have we gotten for? $3 trillion directly into the stock market. Lied to everybody, said we're doing. Pelosi tells you, go home. Your job locked. I don't blame he's taking a vacation, but stay home and rent some videos. So I care about your financial stability and making money in the stock market. For the best in business news, social, and financial talk, join me, Phil Grande at Phil's Gang Show, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. Listen live at philsgang.com. What makes investors around the world successful? They're savvy. They do their homework. They look for the best value, and they find it at Interactive Brokers. Phil's Gang, choosing futures, forex, bonds, and worldwide from one account. I recommend Interactive Brokers to all my Phil's Gang members. I use it myself. Check them out. Go to philsgang.com and click on the Interactive Brokers graphic. And that's philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Talking Traders Stock Charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We're talking about, on the front page of Wall Street Journal today, big headline, soccer boss quits amid U.S. probe. Do you really care? Do you really care? I mean, think of what's going on in this country. We have Iran. We have Kerry. We have Kerry's who is heading the negotiations with Jarrett. Now, his son-in-law is a communist Iranian doctor. His son-in-law. And he and Jarrett are the ones that are cutting the deal with Iran. And it's unbelievable, the deal that they're cutting. This is unbelievable. But before we talk about that, I want to get back to the single-payer system because it's not as good as it seems. But first, remember yesterday I told you to make sure you don't miss lumber liquidators? Now, I just told you about Halliburton. And if you were with me with Halliburton and you had, when I told you you had the PT2 chart, and when it turned green, you would have had about a 16% return. Or let's just cut it in half, 8% if you want. Let's say you got in late. You got another opportunity if you missed Halliburton or if you missed IBM with us. All you have to do is just join the gang. It's $49.95. And then when I tell you that our PT2 chart, the technology that tells you when the institutions are going to start buying the lumber liquidators, it will turn green, then you start buying it. So join the gang tonight and work with us with LL. That's the symbol for lumber liquidator. Don't miss on that like you did with so many, with Caterpillar, IBM, all the ones I gave you, Gold, and you missed on all of those. Okay, the single-payer national health insurance sounds great, but it's not. First of all, let me tell you, it extends the waiting time for care. Why do you think we have so many people from Canada coming down to the U.S. here in Florida to get all their operations at one of the finest heart facilities we have in the country right here? They all come down here. Why? Because, again, the waiting times to see a specialist, like a heart specialist, can reach 3 to 6 months or more. If you have cancer, that could go into a worse stage while you're waiting. That's the big problem. Doctor shortages are created under that system, under the single payer. Big problem. It's not common. I mean, it's not uncommon, rather, to be on a 6-month waiting list just to get a routine procedure, like a vaccination for your kid or something. I mean, this doctor shortage is terrible. And then, therefore, you have the quality of your care drops because doctors have to go so fast and they have to keep going through these patients so quickly. The speed is incredible. They miss something. The errors they have increased are incredible. So, no, it's not what it's cracked up to be, the single payer system. It's not. So that's why you want to make enough money like people do in Canada, so when you do get ill, if we do go to a single payer system, that you can fly somewhere, okay, and have enough money so you don't have to wait months while your cancer is getting worse. God help us if we go to the single payer system. Sounds great, but it's not. It really isn't. It's a terrible system. And let's talk a minute about the market. The stock market right now is the greatest opportunity because we are going to have a collapse in this market. This market, the QE, where they print all this money and they gave it to companies to buy their own shares. They put $3 trillion directly in the stock market to push the stock market up. They have these great gains without companies having any sales. All of this is going to come to a head. And all of this is going to come to a head. It's going to collapse the dollar. And we can see it every day. We've never seen the dollar go up and down, so fast. Every day it's going up, then it goes down. Right? We've never seen that. Because they're trying to push the dollar up and hold it up because they know there's going to be a crash in this dollar. This dollar is going to collapse. It's going to collapse. And it's going to take down this market, and it's just not going to be good. It's not. All your purchasing power is going to be gone. But here's what you're going to be doing. That's why you got to start learning when to start buying gold and gold mining stocks and silver and copper. And that's what we're here for. And we'll help you and guide you with that. So join my gang. Join my gang. Okay, listen to this.
Our diplomacy is at work with respect to Iran, where for the first decade we've halted the progress of its nuclear program and reduced its stockpile of nuclear material.
Really? Wow, that sounds good.
To the Israeli people, I understand your concerns and I understand your fears. But what is the worst scenario is the path that we're currently on, in which there's no nuclear resolution, and ultimately we have no way Iran has a weapon in that. Sanctions won't do it. A military solution is temporary. The deal that we're negotiating potentially takes a nuclear weapon off the table for 20 years.
And what did he say today? He said He says, I'm the most Jewish president that ever sat in this White House. I'm the most Jewish president, whatever the hell that means.
That is ridiculous. Assuming there's no cheating, we will legitimize a bomb in a lot shorter time than that. But the assumption of no cheating is so naive as to be incomprehensible. We've already heard about Iran cheating on the enrichment, an increase of 20% is supposed to freeze. On the export of oil, it's exceeded its caps every month for the last 18 months.
Of course they're cheating, because look who's in charge of this. I told you yesterday's story about the TSA. Everybody made a big deal about how the TSA, they put some test in and they missed on 95% of the security tests. Now, everybody was talking about that, but nobody talked about what I talked about. I got into the story. The real story is about Chertoff, who was a former head of the Homeland Security, which would be overseeing TSA. He got out, went into private practice. He turned around being a lobbyist. He's making millions and millions of dollars of representing the only 4 companies that can sell this stuff to our airports. And he's the lobbyist for him. He's making a fortune, and this stuff doesn't work. So you got to get into the story. It's the same thing with this thing with this new nuclear arms deal they got going in Iran. Think about this. First of all, Israel is hated by Valerie Jarrett. And remember, she's an Iranian communist, and she is today. Her whole family, remember, ran the largest communist newspaper in Iran and was responsible for the fall of the Shah. She's still a communist. She's still very much involved with Iran. And is the one who's calling the shots. And guess who else is? A guy by the name of Dr. Nasheed. Now, guess who Dr. Nasheed is? Dr. Nasheed is the private physician doctor for the president of Iran. And he's also the private doctor for the supreme commander of Iran. He's the personal doctor. Now, who's this guy? He married John Kerry's daughter. Yeah, the younger daughter of his first wife. Married this Iranian communist, this doctor. And he spent 6 months in Iran, and he spent 6 months in L.A., and he is the one with Valerie Jarrett who's putting this deal together. Now, can you imagine this? And they're both Iranian communists. They both hate Israel. This is incredible. His son-in-law, Kerry's son-in-law, is putting this deal together. And the deal that they're putting together, the concessions they're giving is ridiculous. They gutted the main deal. The crux of the deal was verification. They gutted it. So much for trust. So much for, you trust but verify. They gutted it. The 2 Iranian communists gave this concession away, where now Iran, because of son-in-law and Valerie Jarrett, they can now continue to work on their nuclear weapon program, even under the eye of international inspectors. They can ask them to leave at any time. This is the deal that Jarrett and Kerry's brother-in-law cut. Are you kidding? So they can sit there and continue to work on a weapon to go and wipe out Israel right in the open. This is the deal. You got to be kidding me. And nobody's talking about it. It's unbelievable. We get back, we'll talk about what he did in Vietnam. A similar deal.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grande and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Luann, and I'm from New York and a very appreciative gang member. Thank you, thank you, thank you again, Phil. I've been a Phil's gang member for 3 weeks now, and I've learned a lifetime of information, facts, clarity, confidence, and stock trading skills. Thanks again for all your teachings, Phil. Because of you, I'm applying myself and taking my future in my own hands.
To find out more information on Phil's Gang, just go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
If you want to generate extra income or basically secure your financial future, you should join philsgang.com and get the best investment education available on the market today. For only $49.95 a month, you'll have complete access to Phil's daily live webinar classes, alerts, educational videos, and much, much more. At philsgang.com, there are no contracts and no hidden fees, just straightforward, no-nonsense market investment knowledge that only Phil Grande can deliver. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
I love your show. I love your honesty. Glad to say I'm doing very, very well. Thanks to Phil. I now have become a consistent, profitable trader.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I'm so grateful that I found you and with you and your staff.
This year, I'm up 60% on my portfolio.
I'm on top of the world. I finally feel like I've got my master's degree.
Well, I just want to tell you, thank you for giving my confidence back in trading. I have learned more in this 2 months than I have in my years of doing all my different stuff, and I want to say thank you.
Been with you a long, long time. Done really well with you.
I think what you're doing is extremely important. Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
For more information on the philsgang.com, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Again, that's 877-600-4264.
His medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Boy, the news has not been good lately. You know that 62% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 24% of Americans have more credit card debt than emergency savings. Or how about this one? Adults under the age of 35 currently have savings rates of negative 2%. Wow. We need to set up a game plan. We need to get you back into the financial markets in a very positive way. And we can do that. Just join philsgang.com. We're here to help you. It's only $49.95 a month. That's it. You're going to be investing. That's what you need. And you got all the Phil's Gang material archived. You got classrooms. You got support. There's nothing like it. So as this market continues to go higher, not because things are good, not because the economy is doing well, because of all this stimulus, you're missing one of the best opportunities to put retirement money away. Stock it away now, but you got to learn how to do it. Check us out. That's philsgang.com, or give us a call, 877-600-4264.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Talking Trader Stock Charts.
And remember, if you missed that nice return in Halliburton, about 16%, and you missed that beautiful return in IBM, about another 20%, you got a chance again, because we're now spotted what we call lumber liquidator, symbol LL. That is on our radar. We're getting ready to buy it. So join my gang tonight.com. It's only $49.99. Get your PT2 list, your software immediately. Just when I tell you and show you on mine when it turns green, just like it did with IBM, just like it did with Caterpillar, just like it did with Halliburton, that gave us those returns, it will do the same thing here with very little risk. Very little risk. So check it out. Join my gang. Okay, listen to this. Listen to what he says, Obama, about the nuke deal in Israel.
To the Israeli people, I understand your concerns and I understand your fears. But what is the worst scenario is the path that we're currently on, in which There's no nuclear resolution, and ultimately, we have no way to verify whether Iran has a weapon or not. Sanctions won't do it?
Sanctions won't do it. But now listen what he says to a reporter about sanctions.
I'm afraid Israelis cannot afford even 3 to 4% chance you're wrong here, Mr. President, because if you are, the bomb will hit Tel Aviv first.
Well, let's back up on this. We have imposed the most effective sanctions on Iran.
Can you imagine? He doesn't remember his lies. So the reporter is saying, if you keep negotiating the way you're negotiating, I don't know why the reporter doesn't say, if Kerry's son-in-law, the Iranian communist, and Valerie Jarrett, whose family is still in Iran, who is a communist, who are the lead negotiators, who have now taken the guts out of this program with oversight, that they can continue to make their nuclear weapon right full sight of the inspectors, and they can ask the inspectors to leave any moment. Mr. President, how could this be? But he turns around and says, oh, but we got sanctions. Well, wait a minute. In his last speech, he said he doesn't have sanctions. They're not working. Now, let's talk about Kerry, another terrible deal he put together. This guy's such a snake. I mean, he broke his leg, right? Riding a bike. This guy's got the time to go around riding bicycles in all the countries. I think it was in France, right, or Switzerland. In France. I mean, how do you with all this stuff going on? We got the problem in this country. Our economy's falling apart. The amount of people in poverty is increasing. The stock market is a bubble. The stock market is propped up. Extend and pretend. This economy has never been in worse shape. And he has time to go bicycling? What are you, nuts? But let's talk about this traitor. Let's talk about this male Jane Fonda, Kerry. This raunchy guy, he made a deal when he was a senator. He wanted to make some bucks. He wanted to make sure that his campaigns would be paid for forever. So international. They develop all over the world. And they wanted to develop this deep sea port in Vietnam. Now remember, there's all kinds of sanctions. We had trade embargoes on Vietnam at the time. And this is when he was a young senator. So he brokered a $905 million deal for Collier International to go into Vietnam, build the seaport. But there was a problem. What are you going to do with a seaport when we can't? When there's this, when you got trade embargoes? Well, you got to lift them. Well, guess what? He got them lifted. He went on the Senate floor right before Christmas Eve. Nobody was around, and he got through a resolution calling on the President Clinton to lift the 19-year-old trade embargo against Vietnam, and he made a whole bunch of money. Meaning, he never had to worry again for donations to his campaign. He didn't have. Right after that, he got married, right, to Hines. Anyways, married her. This is the kind of guy we got going around cutting deals for us. Are you kidding me? He sees a deal in Vietnam and he turns around and cuts a deal that benefits himself, just like the Clintons are doing the same thing. Here we are with Israel, the most dangerous. These poor, they're going to get nuked. Unbelievable what's going on. And I read in the paper, in the front page, soccer boss quits amid probe. We are so disconnected. So that's why you got to connect with us. Connect with Phil's gang. Connect with me. I'll reach out to you. Don't listen. If I hear one more time how our economy is doing so well, it drives me nuts when they keep saying, well, our economy is really doing well and we're going to raise rates. How can they keep saying the economy is doing well, we're going to raise rates? They say that almost every day. Well, we just got factory orders in yesterday, fell 8 of 9 months. Business inventories grew at the slowest pace since May 2013. Household spending dropped to the lowest level since the crash of 2008. On and on and on. The numbers that come in are worse and worse and worse. Our GDP, it's amazing how they listen to Zandy. He was responsible for making sure that all those packages of subprime mortgage had AAA stamped on them. He should have been in jail.
the recovery and talking about the second quarter bounce back not being very much, it being a very modest bounce back. Is that your view as well?
No, I think the economy is fine. I think
Really?
the underlying growth rate in the economy is about 3%.
It's not 3%. We just had the first quarter, 2015 came in, it was 0.2%, and then they downgraded it to minus 0.7%. What's he talking about? It's doing fine. And look at the fourth quarter of 2014. It was supposed to come in at 2.4%. Are you kidding? It came in negative, or close to negative. We're not doing fine. We're saying we are, but we're not doing fine. And I could come on every day and do the same thing these guys. Hey, join the gang. We're doing terrific. This economy is really, really good. It's unbelievable. Join the gang. It's not good because we got a corrupt Congress. There's nobody running the ship. We don't have a captain. We don't have any leaders. We don't have any leaders. We got pirates. I mean, what the hell's going on? Our GDP is pathetic. The value of all the stuff we sell on an annualized basis is less than 2%. And that means after we put all this money in, you and I, taxpayers, we're $18 trillion in debt because we put $787 billion in stimulus money, the Recovery and Reinvestment Act. We put in another $700 billion in the TARP, the Troubled Asset Relief Program. And nobody knew, though, about the $7 trillion stimulus. That's right, nobody knew about that deal where they're pumping $7 trillion into the banks, where they made $20 billion in bonuses over the last 5 years. They're the only ones who benefited, while you lost your job from full time. Are you kidding me? So what you've got to do is follow the money. Look at it. We've got fake everything. We got fake inflation. We got fake economic GDP rates. We got fake money, fake jobs, fake prices, fake income growth. We got fake financial stability. We got fake economy. Everything's fake. But here's what isn't fake. Under this administration, think about it. Under Clinton's administration, 45% of all income went to the top 1%. Do you know what it is under 85%. So everything that has been done since Obama's been in office with the QE and his TARP and his stimulus, all of it was designed for the fat cats to get richer, for the banks to get bigger, much bigger than they were when they failed. And he did not, or did our Congress, or did Bush before him, the Republicans, just as bad as the Democrats. The only difference is Democrats try to give money away to the poor so they buy votes. The Republicans, those snakes, they go and do corporate welfare. They give money to all their friends, all their bankers, all the corporations, so they get reelected. Where are we? Nobody gives a darn about us. So we got to take care of ourselves so we're not part of these folks that are 75 years old losing their homes. Because it was Bush's fault. He talked them into refinancing their home and go buy stuff. Now here we are all these years later, and you got people that are losing their home, 75 years old, losing their home when their home should be paid off. Look, you got to start thinking right now, what am I going to do to create wealth? Do you think the government's going to help you? They're going to steal your 401k the next crash comes to distribute the money to everybody. Join my gang tonight and get involved with us with Lumber Liquidators. We'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.